Hello, this is Bullet, aka the Passive Aggressive Sherpa. In today's video, we're taking a look at my first Spire of Stars completion. And by completion, I mean thank you to everyone for carrying me. It all started yesterday morning with a DM to the very awesome TheVertigoVixen. I hadn't bothered her since the last time her and her awesome clan carried me through the Leviathan raid. On a side note, I spell Leviathan wrong every time I write it out. Anyways, my biggest concern this time is that I stay focused and not get lost in the details, or Vertigo's truly friendly and compassionate voice. Seriously, it's intoxicating, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I don't want to look like a dumbass in front of all these other players. Some I knew from the past raid, some were just new, but I hate looking like a dumbass and I hate dying. The thought that was running through my head the most throughout this raid was, please don't die in front of all these guys. So, getting back to the story, I asked the TheVertigoVixen if she would hold my hand one more time, as I needed help doing the Spire of Stars for my Solstice of Heroes bounty, and then I'd need to do the Leviathan raid on all three characters to upgrade the masterwork for my new armor. Last night was the Spire of Stars, and it was so easy. Of course, it's not difficult to say that when you're being carried on the backs of these players. My point is that I watched a tutorial earlier in the day. Well, watched is a strong word. As I said in a tweet earlier that sums it up. Watching a video tutorial on Spire of Stars. Oh my god, I hate it already. I just want to shoot stuff. Here's what I hear during any raid tutorial. Someone with the superior buff needs to hop into the orange buff created when 4 players stand blah blah blah. Is it trash night? Do I need to take out the trash tonight? Shit, I forgot to email back that client. You know, almost 3% of Antarctic glaciers are made of penguin urine. That's really kind of gross. Oh shit, what did he just say about the 2 symbols and the cabal balls? Oh, god damn it, now I have to go back and watch that part over again. That's basically what it's like every time I try to watch a tutorial. There's just so much BS to do before I get to shoot stuff. I hate that. It bores me. I don't mind getting to the destination or having to do battle along the way. What I can't stand is having to jump through hoops. I just find it ridiculous and without logic. If there was maybe some real logic behind why we have to stand on a plate at the same time while catching fucking balls, sure, I'm all for it. But there's no logic to it. It's just random things that need to be done without any significant meaning to the story. But I digress. The point here is that what is what is. And I need certain things. And to do these certain things, I am so very thankful that I have this group to help me out. I've been in raids with people that drink more than they play and never get it done. I've been in raids with people that scream and talk so much that I can't hear what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Raiding has never been a good experience for me. At best, it's been an okay experience, and I'm thankful for those that have held my hand in the past. Thinking of Cosmic Panda, thanks for walking me through the Eater of Worlds twice before, even though our group always seemed to be filled with way too much talking over one another and too many people that neither of us knew. You were always there trying to make sure I was doing what was needed to be done. So please don't think my compliments of this clan that was helping me last night is in any way a shot at the time we ran Eaters. It's just that raids, from what I gather, they're about the time you spend with friends and getting it done. What I love about running raids with these guys and gal is that they seem infinitely aware that I'm there, that I don't know what I'm doing, and they all have my back. There's not too much talking over each other. The environment is so helpful that everything is just so easy. And we had fun along the way. Like I said, I don't want to die and I don't want to slow down the group. I was told that we needed to jump to this certain place on these spinning fans. I made the jump, and for the next couple of minutes, it was hilarious watching everyone else not make the jump. At one point, one of them, and I wish I could remember who it was, said something like, "We're just dying a lot to make you feel better." And it was hilarious. But most of all, when I did screw up, there was no shit given. It was just such a positive experience. And it helps that these people are really good, laid-back players with a crap ton of skill. Anyways, getting back to the raid, Spire of Stars seems to be a pretty simple raid to do. Yes, I'm aware that I never had to do any of the more difficult stuff, but even so, the jumping puzzle isn't too difficult. It's not even really a puzzle. You just have to not fall off. But there's none of that 2 people standing on this, or 2 people can't stand on the same plate thing that are in so many other jumping puzzles. This is just about jumping to where you need to go, and I thought it was fun. Then you're in the boss fight. It has 2 phases. The TheVertigoVixen is explaining what's going on and what I need to do. She's explaining it in the right right amount of detail, but there was a lot she needed to cover. And honestly, I don't know how she could have covered it any quicker. But still, listening to her talk and explain stuff, it gets me on two levels. One, it's instructions that I have to follow or we're pretty much all going to die and start over. It's a lot of pressure, and I'm starting to get stressed because, as I said to start off this video, I don't want to look like a dumbass. So I'm basically trying my best to absorb everything she is saying. Two, as hard as I'm trying to listen, as I've said before, her voice is just so soothing, so dreamy to me. I start to wander off into La La Land, and I just can't help it. Like right here in this video, she's explaining what's to come in the boss fight, and I'm paying as close attention as I can. I don't want to miss a thing and look like a dumbass. I don't want to get everybody killed. But a minute or two into her explanation, and this becomes my world.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, and these...
Oh shit, wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, instructions. So, once I came to my senses and departed the La La Land Express, I tried to sum up what she had been saying to me, at least sum it up back at her, just to make sure I didn't miss too much in my weirdo, creepy daydream, and it sounded like I was on the right track game-wise, so we moved on. It took us a while. I think we wiped once or twice, because I grabbed a ball after I shouldn't have, and by the time I gave it to the right person, it was too late for them to do what they needed to do with it. The second time was another ball issue, but we got it done, and it took us, I think, just over an hour to get it all done. Considering the time it took to explain things to me, the extra time we took grabbing an extra loot chest for me, and the few times we spent starting the boss fight just to get some power ammo then wiping, I think it was a respectable amount of time. And please take into consideration that I have spent over 4 hours in a strike and never making it past the second room in one of Destiny's original strikes. So an hour is nothing, and an hour and getting it done, that's everything. Had I not been slowing them down, I'm sure they could have done this thing in about a third of the time. I know a lot of people don't like raids. I'm one of them. But if you can find the right group, raiding can be tolerable. Dare I say, even fun. I know it's difficult for introverts such as myself to go out and look for groups that you can interact with. What I suggest, follow some of your favorite gamers on Twitter, and then maybe follow some of their friends. Respond to their posts from time to time. And then someday, when you feel comfortable enough, ask them for help. Now, I'm not saying just start stalking folks and begging them to help you, but the introverts out there with the anxiety issues, you know what I mean. There comes a time when you feel comfortable enough that you could see yourself asking them, do it. And don't take it personally if they say no or maybe don't respond to you. They could have just missed your post or saw it and thought they would get to it later then forgot. It's not personal. I know we tend to take things like that way, but it's really worth it. Taking a chance every now and then. There are really good, relatable people out there. Anyways, this is the story of my first completion of Spire of Stars. That's about it for this video. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It's always appreciated. But if we could get 187,000 likes on this video, I'd probably shit myself. But most of all, thanks for watching. But seriously, subscribe to my channel. Okay, thanks.